Let me start recording.
Please and thank you.
Of course. Alright, guys. Welcome back to Celestial Quest. Last session, um, Kalia went to who knows where towards the ocean to do what she was going to do with some of the goons that had attacked them earlier. In the meantime, um, Miriam and I think it's Chasen, right? Chasen. Um, they exit the cave to find Cyrus there. And so then what they did was I think Chasen led Miriam to this bag, or I don't know whose bag it was. I think it was his bag or something that had all these little vials in them. And one by one, they went through them until one in particular had basically no, I don't know if it was cotton eye or it was just a weird vial, but um, to their well, not I don't know if it's a surprise or not, but what was in there was actually unicorn blood, which Cyrus immediately wanted to have. Miriam, without a fight, gave it up, gave it to Cyrus to have, to Chasen's disappointment. But from there, they started heading towards the. I think they're heading towards. Was it the camp or towards the ocean, Marsh? Where you guys headed? I forgot.
Away from the ocean.
Okay, away from the ocean. So
Essentially
they're
heading
heading.
towards town.
Okay, they're heading towards town. I think with Cyrus following. Um,
Cyrus says they're not following.
he's not following. Oh,
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind then. Um, then back over at the spice shop. Um, after finally getting settled down, Allison was going to cook food for Yuna and Koshka and Fio, little Fio. Um, from there, Koshka decided to mess with Yuna and tell her about a few things that may or may not be true, and to intentionally hurt her. But in the end, Yuna managed to not give in to those emotions and essentially just
Shut down.
no. Well, I can't say for sure. Um, just ignore Koshka, and from there, they basically little Fio being little Fio just does little Fio stuff. And essentially that's where we basically last left off. I don't know what happened with Kalia. Everything was done off screen. So here we go.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Um, Yuna, you, Kalia, Fio,
Kalia?
uh, Koshka, Ken, you, Koshka, Yuna, Fio, Koshka, Ken, and Allison. I said that list like 3 times and I got it mixed up in my head again. Are finishing up eating dinner. You received a salad. Koshka, you received the same meal, which was like a chicken with a side of vegetables, and potatoes, mostly potatoes. Uh, Fio, you received a small bowl of what looks like grain. You are allowed to refuse consuming it and possibly picking from Koshka's plate if you wish. And yeah, you guys are just kind of like talking, and Ken and Alice. Well, you guys are eating, and Ken and Allison are having a conversation amongst themselves. Um, if you guys want to listen, you can, or if you guys want to have your own conversation, you can.
No, Yuna is just listening to the conversation as she is picking and eating her salad.
It is a very delicious salad.
She eats. Though before as she had basically been ignoring Koshka She does show that she is happy because the salad is so good.
Theo, you are presented with a bowl of feed. Kimi? He may do the thing.
Babu!
No.
I love how she comes in. No.
I I try to see
It
how it's.
tastes not flavorful, but rather filling.
Mm, what's Yuna eating?
You know, it looks like something. Looks like she's eating green stuff. There's a bit of color here and there, like purple and red. You know, when you eat your salad, you do notice a very strong tinge of flavor now and again.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be exactly to your liking.
Hmm. Okay.
I hop over to Yuna's plate.
You do that. You know, Fia presents herself before you.
What an honor.
Are you
um,
going to bow? No.
it kind of looks like it when she looks at Fio and like kind of like lowers her head. It looks like a little bow. She looks at Fio. She goes, "Well, hi, Fio. Is there something that you want?"
I peck at her plate.
At the plate
Oh,
or at the food in the plate?
The food in the plate.
Um, it seems to somehow have less flavor. It tastes like crunchy water. And you also notice a very strong tinge of flavor yet again. Or not yet again, but as well.
What kind of flavor?
Can birds cry?
Fry?
It makes
Like,
you almost
can their eyes weep? Yes.
your eyes start weeping.
But like a spicy?
No,
Oh,
Onion?
sour,
not sour.
Like an onion kind of feel?
bitter.
What? You figured? Yeah, that's an onion. Very thin slices of an onion. It goes almost unnoticed.
I eat the onion. I go for the onion.
You go for the onion?
Mhm.
As you do that, you start going into the salad, and once you kind of notice the smell alone kind of presents itself to you. Stupid ninjas. um, but yes, you start. No, you notice it's as if Fio is kind of scanning through your food and picking at specific parts of the salad.
I with my fork, I kind of like divide the best I can the food, and so Fio can have it.
You do that.
Here you go.
I eat the onion.
It is. The weeping eventually ceases as you are getting used to it.
Mhm.
I let her take what she wants, and then I take from my side.
You do that.
Hmm. And then
Koshka. Oh,
sorry,
sorry.
then no, don't worry. Then I just give her like a little scratch on her head as she eats. She seems to be happier
It sounds like you said as she yeets.
as she eats. Okay.
But she's not eating, she's yoinking.
She
Yoink.
yoinks.
Yeah,
Theo love that.
she's giving Fio little scratches, like seeming happier now, like with Fio's company. But go ahead.
Koshka. The little Theo leaves your place.
Koshka's you can tell by looking at her ears, she's listening to uh Allison and Ken, but her eyes do not leave Yuna or Fio.
Roll me perception.
Perception. Ah. Why is my perception always sub 10? What the fuck?
You, they don't seem to be really hiding their conversation, but it sounds a lot of just like Ken's just kind of more concerned. You don't hear the words, but you can definitely make out the emotion. Ken
Oh,
is
he's
just
just
very
he's doting over Allison.
yeah, and Allison's just trying to reassure to him that she is fine and to enjoy the meal. And you might have even heard a mutter like from Ken that he like something of a regret of some sort, but it seemed to even pass over Allison's head.
Hmm. I'll remember that.
Doesn't count it unless you put it on the roll 20. I'm kidding, no. I'm kidding. Yeah, there it is. All right, you guys. I'm gonna say that you guys finish your food. You're all with packed tummies, and you're feeling much more comfortable. Emotions might not be settled, but there are no more gurgles coming from you.
Mhm.
Oh, hang on. We're gonna keep that roll, but
Did
I
you
just
roll from Aldi's?
yes, I did.
Uh,
Isn't Koshka's perception worse than Aldi's?
Yes, that's why I said we're gonna keep that roll because it doesn't matter anyway.
I was gonna say I don't remember you having a plus in perception, but it's a +1, so I guess it's fine.
I feel like the worst display should be ever.
So that perception should actually be a 4 because it's a -1, or yeah, a 4.
You don't remember hearing anything of a regret.
Fuck.
But no, you can. I'll let you have it.
Okay. So we feeding straight?
Yeah, you guys are pretty much done.
Okay. Does feel? Are you satisfied?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She is going to give your feathers a little brush before she gets up, and she takes the plate. She does look over to Allison and goes, "Where can I put this?"
Oh, there. And she kind of points in the general direction where the sink is. You can see, um, you know, what you you see her kind of point into what looks like a hole in the counter with something sticking up and into it.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of, I feel like you have enough common sense to be like, I'm gonna put this in the hole over there.
Roll. I'm just kidding. She nods her head. She goes, "Okay, thank you again for the meal." And she goes over there and
Don't drop it.
puts the plate into the hole.
As you do, you also notice Ken kind of doing the same, grabbing, like after you, when he
Hmm.
finishes up, you see him kind of like stick um a thing of bread in his mouth as he stands up, picks up his own plate. Allison's walks over to Koshka's and grabs her plate.
Is there any food leftovers?
Do you what?
Is there any leftovers?
On Allison's plate, yes.
I rush down her plate.
You rushed onto her plate. When you rush onto her plate, you go over there and you start kind of picking at leftovers, and you notice like there's quite a bit of food here, and you just hear Ken kind of like after he just lifts the plate with you on it. He's like, better get off the plate before I cook you up too.
I continue to eat.
He starts to shake the plate a little bit, and you can see Allison stand up and grab his arm. She's like, please don't, just let her have it.
I would recommend you allow Podoshka to eat, lest you wish your shop to And she just does a explosion hand gesture.
Ken does the reminiscent of the Unok face. Sets the plate down on the table as he goes to pick up your plate, stack it over onto his plate, and proceeds
I-
to essentially clean the dishes.
As he picks up my plate, I take just one chicken leg off that I had saved and hold on to it, watching Fio eat.
You do that.
What's on the plate?
On the plate is quite a bit of chicken, a few pieces of potato. It looks like she ate at least half her food. So she wasn't. There's just like chicken and like potatoes on there. She seems to have eaten all her greens. That's not important though. Not to Ken.
I'm going to eat it all.
You're going to eat it all. You do that. You
see, I'm
consume.
You see, I'm more aggressive eating when it comes to the chicken.
Yes, you do that. Allison looks over to you and she's just kind of watching you. It's almost like watching TV. She becomes entranced by the fact of how aggressive you're eating the food. She becomes a little worried, but then she's like, well, she's just a little chick, right? Right? And she tilts her head looking at you, Vio.
You hear Yuna from behind you chime in. She's actually a phoenix.
Ken's just, he's like, it's just, why did it's fine. This is fine. He,
Koshka calls over to Yuna. Yeda, you really should not be announcing that information.
What? But it's the truth.
Sometimes truth is better left unsaid.
Allison chimes in. I would have to agree with her. Yuna, it's a little dangerous to be letting out that kind of information to most people. As you can see, she looks away, like, from everyone in general, as she kind of cowers a bit when she says that.
And she looks between everyone, then she looks at Ken and Alice, and she goes, But you guys are good people."
I'm going to incite Allison.
Go for it.
Hey! I finally rolled well on an insight. Well enough, anyway.
When you see that,
Uh-oh.
what was that?
You okay? Did you break a plastic fork or something?
Did you
How
fork
do
a
you
plastic
know?
Because I've done it enough to know that sound.
When you insight Allison, you notice a very strong sense of fear coming from her when she says that. You can put together enough it's in reference to the fact that it was those men who essentially kidnapped her, is where this fear is coming from. Is there anything else that's specific you would like to know?
I was more looking to see if there was any sense of guilt in her appearance.
I want to say you might sense a slight amount of guilt coming from her, but it's not the overwhelming emotion that's coming from her.
Okay.
It is not the primary reason for her expressions.
Fio finishes off the plate and lays down.
Do you eat the potatoes too?
Yeah.
The plate is now clean.
Koshka tosses the chicken leg at Fio. And then looks over at Ken. And just watches him.
Ken you can see that he is looking at Allison when she mentions, what she mentions in response to Yuna, and he seems to have gotten a little more annoyed when she responds that way. Um, the sorry. Um, and so when you throw the chicken over to Theo, Ken just you see that he notices you throw it, looks at you, glancing at you, looks back at Allison, and then goes to washing dishes.
Okay, that's enough for me. I get up from the chair and stalk over to him. I lean down and get real close to his ear. We must have conversation later. And then I just walk out of the room.
Where are you exactly?
She went to the sink to put the plate down, but then she had walked over like back to the table but isn't sitting down. She's like at the corner of the table.
To perception 17.
Yeah.
You just see Ken kind of like standing still, and then that little anime shiver from the feet to head kind of overtakes him. It's just like,
Huh.
as he looks towards where Koshka exited.
I just go out into the shop and lay down on the ground, curled up in front of the counter.
You take glass, yeah.
There is a lot of
Okay, I go into the shop area, but I find a section that isn't still all messied up.
You go on the countertop.
Okay. Then I curl up on the countertop.
You hear a bunch of creaks as you kind of stand over the counter, get on top of the countertop and rely all your entire weight on it as it like creaks and settles as you're making yourself comfortable. And as like the cat that you are, you just every surface is comfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
Theo, you receive another chicken leg.
You see, Theo like kind of like gets up, starts ripping at it.
Allison just kind of tilts her head looking at you, Theo, and she's gonna be like, you just hear, she's not talking to anyone specific, but you hear I'm sorry, but I think I might be still a little delirious from what happened. Maybe I need to sleep, but Ken, did she get bigger? As you can see, Theo is indeed the size of a chicken.
Chicken.
Theo like kind of like feels like south, looks at like Allison as she's like has like a piece of like the chicken like in her mouth, but then like she like stops for a second, but then continues eating.
Allison's just gonna look at Theo when she does that, and then she's gonna look at Yuna, like not looking your direction, but glancing towards Yuna. Her eyes just looking over at Yuna, like, help, hello.
Help, hello.
She's growing.
Part of the Phoenix thing, right? I'm gonna okay. Okay. I'm just gonna see here. She just kind of watches you eat your chicken.
She's gonna tiptoe over to Alice. She's gonna say, if it's not too much to ask, do you have any more meat?
More meat. I think she's gonna walk over to the fridge, and she's gonna like look in the fridge. She's gonna close it, and then she's gonna go to like this, like not there's like a contain. It's like a box It's not really a fridge, actually. Sorry. It's more like a box that has a bunch of ice in it. And she opens like the box, and that's where like they have all their food. I was gonna say shit, but that sounds terrible. Um,
That's where
she
they have
opens.
all their poop.
Yeah, exactly. That's not my intentions, but slang. So she opens that box, and you can see her kind of searching around, and you can hear like the crunching and the scraping of ice. Finally, after some time, she comes out with like this um other thing of chicken,
Mhm.
and she comes to you and she presents it to you, and she's like, "Well, I we have this, which is another chicken, but it's frozen. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay,
Is there any way I can take it?
take it. Like,
Hmm?
take it where?"
I have to go find my friends.
She and then Ken's just you see Ken kind of like you hear the water kind of quiet down as he shakes his hands and walks over to another cabinet, takes out a bag and like a plastic like throwaway bag. He puts the chicken in the bag and he just gives it to you. Here, just here. I really, honestly, anything that I do cannot repay what you guys did for me. As he
Um,
avoids his sister's gaze, because she is getting, she's like, she makes like this. Hold on, she makes this face.
oh, so cute. She happily accepts the bag and she says, "It's okay. Thank you so much. I'm
You
just
see
happy.
uh, continue.
I am just happy that you guys are together again."
Me too, says Allison, and she's like giving Ken like the derpiest eyes, and he is avidly avoiding her as he's trying to wash dishes, and he's like hunching over himself, like his back is hunched, and God, really, Cloyd? Um, she's just kind of like trying to ignore her.
You see Theo finishes off the chicken, kind of like stands on the bone, like triumphantly.
You,
Can't.
you, you
You good there,
triumph.
Chiru?
You do that.
I like how hard you
Cloyd.
tried to not say you do that.
I wanted her to. I was actually thinking of. I actually stopped myself from saying that as you do that, you fall off the bone and fall forward off the table. But I didn't want to do that because that was unnecessary. So you do that.
Give me a dex check.
Nah, not this time. Just brace yourself, Kimi.
Oh my.
Um, Ina's gonna gently take Allison's hands and then just with a reassuring look, she's gonna say, "Don't worry, they won't bother you again."
what about you guys?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Well, what if what if other people are they were after you guys. I just hope that you guys will be safe.
Don't worry, we can take care of ourselves.
You see her look very concerned at you when you say that.
You hear from the other room.
Did
She
she
has
see?
this face too.
Did he see Theo get shot in the head?
But yeah, that's you see she hold on. I'm gonna say yes.
Koshka's face in the other room.
um, she's go she's just going to nod her head and say, "Yeah, there were just some problems, but we can take care of ourselves. It'll be fine."
I'm okay as she smiles and nods at you.
she's gonna look at Theo since Theo is chirping.
Yeah, you see Theo's kind of just standing on the bone, but the other than the bone, the plate's clean.
Yes. You see a clean plate. You see a bone underneath a chunky Theo.
Yeah.
A
She's
chonk.
gonna she's gonna gently like pick up Theo and hold her like you will hold like a little chicken in your arms. And she's
Yes.
like, and she'll be like, "Come on, Theo, let's go find everyone." Will you allow me to carry you, Theo? Okay. Um. Okay. She's gonna start walking out, and then like out of the room, she's gonna look back at them and say, "Take care of one another."
You hear like a very happy confirmation from Allison as you hear very like grouchy confirmation, just come from Ken, almost in unison.
Mm-hmm. With that, she's gonna step out of the kitchen, and she's going to carefully make her way over to Koshka, and she's gonna go, "Koshka, Koshka." Since you're curled up and you look, you're probably asleep.
You see her inhale deeply, and then you just hear. Do you really think it wise to go searching for someone? Then we have no idea where they are.
Well, we know where they've been, and it's been a while. You can see she looks really worried.
Yes, it has been a while. What makes you think they would have stayed there?
Well, though they haven't come back.
Theo burps, and you see a smoke that comes out of
At
Singed.
At the sound of the burp, Koshka opens one eye, reaches over with a tentacle, and gently pats Theo on the head with the non-pointy part of the tentacle.
You are petted, Theo.
And at this point, she lifts her head and opens her other eye and looks at Yuna. Despite all mean things I said earlier, Dragon does care for you. He will return to this place. He knows this is where we went. It is better for us to stay here and wait for them than it is for us to leave and look for someone in place we know not where they might have gone.
You can see that she kind of glows a little, like with a little happiness, but then it quickly goes away, and she goes like, she looks sad again, her ears drooping. He never leaves me this long. That's why I'm worried.
Shut up, Theo! God damn it. Koshka takes the same tentacle that she pet Theo with and pats Yuna on the head with it. Fret not. With what I heard, he needs some space right now. It is for safety of both you and Dragon that you give him time he needs. Let him come back of his own accord.
Theo looks up to Yuna.
You can see she's conflicted.
If it helps. Though most of what I said is true. I did say it only because I knew it would hurt you. And he is trying his best to please you. To be friend that you think he is.
But he needs me. I made a promise. What if something's happening right now and I'm not there to help him?
If what is happening is what I think is happening, it is better that you are not there. One thing you must understand. Sometimes the best way to help is to not help at all.
Persuasion.
Oh, good.
I really need this. What do I roll again?
That would be a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh,
You may have the advantage if the roll is in your favor.
Son of a bitch.
you see, she really, really, really thinks about it. She takes your word and she really thought about it. But then you see her like immediately go back to being worried. Kushka, you don't understand. I need to find him.
You see, the ever so slightest hint of a smile crack her normally deadpan face.
I think I accidentally scratched myself. Whoops.
No.
This is why I say you are too pure. Fine. I will help you look for them, under one condition.
You see her ear perk up again. She goes, "Yes. Hey, what do you need me to do?"
Vary all you want, but wait until tomorrow. Get some rest tonight. Give him tonight to come back of his own accord. If he is not back by sunrise, I will take you and I will help you look for him.
That's you. That was Yuna's face when you said until tomorrow.
What was it? The T face?
No, I changed my icon.
Oh, the Yuna face?
Yeah, that's the face she made when you said but until tomorrow. She went,
I was looking over at the chat box.
"Oh, that's okay." She gives you like this kind of look, this little pouty look. She's okay.
You claim to be my friend too, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Absolutely.
then do this for me.
Yeah. I look at you, cause she's chirping.
She is looking up at
Mm. Okay.
You see, for once, a genuine, small but a genuine smile appear on her face. as she reaches out with her hand and gently scratches under Theo's beak, and also gives Yuna another pat on the head. Now,
Pet.
go ask Spice Seedlings if they have room for you to rest the night.
Hmm. Okay.
And bear in mind, Koshka will be watching. Do not try to leave without her.
She gives you a look, and then like glances away. Fine. She's gonna give. She's like now like a habit is petting Theo's feathers, and you see her like turn around and start to enter like the kitchen again to let them know the news of their departure for mañana.
Theo closes her
Can just ask, what the hell does banana mean? I'm kidding.
It means banana. I'm just kidding.
That's what I thought. No.
All right, and scene.
Yeah. Well, yeah, ish.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Koshka's just waiting for Ken to approach her.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
go for
you're
it then.
approaching me?
They have curved swords. Curved swords.
Alright, I will say then that Yuna did go back and tell Allison, to keep the chicken in the little box because they're gonna leave tomorrow, and if it's okay, she can stay.
Oh. Allison takes the chicken and she puts it in the box and she grabs the bag and throws it away. She comes back to me and she says, "I think resting might be a good idea. Follow me." And she leads you upstairs. Ken
Okay.
finishes up cleaning up the place as you guys depart from the kitchen.
All right, she's taking little Theo with her in her arms.
Theo, you are picked up.
Oh,
Koshka,
she's been in her arms.
Hmm?
She's been in her arms.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I thought you dropped her off onto Koshka.
Koshka
Theo,
does
you are...
look slightly disappointed as Theo is taken away.
back.
Hey,
Theo, you will remember this. No.
you'll have her back. You have things to do.
Um, Theo, you are carried throughout the entire ordeal. Are you happy about this?
Oh, Theo closed her eyes. Like
Oh,
this.
she's sleeping?
Mhm.
Chonky bird be sleepy.
Yeah, Yuna was petting her feathers, so I think it lulled her to sleep.
Theo is happily asleep.
Okay.
You guys do go upstairs.
Okie dokie.
Um, she leads you to her room, essentially, which is the same room that you saw last time. And she kind of looks around. She kind of pokes at her chin, and then just points in a direction of the closet where you see a door. And she follows her own pointing as she walks towards the door. Opens the door, and you see her kind of grabbing what looks to be like a blanket and a pillow. And you see her kind of look around. She says, you could take my bed if you want. I'll just hmm. She looks around to see what she can gather to make a makeshift bed.
Are you sure? I don't mind. I'm always comfy, even on the floor.
Um, well, it's up to you. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
Mm-mm. She shakes her head, and you see her floof of hair behind her just go sway side to side. No, I'm always comfy.
She starts to kind of set up the makeshift bed on the floor, and she says, okay, well, you go ahead and take this. Go I'm gonna go clean myself up."
Okay.
And
She's
then
gonna go to where she left all the stuff.
you see her pick up some stuff and leave the room for a moment. And unless there's something else you want to do.
No, she's gonna settle down on the floor with the stuff, and she's gonna keep little Theo comfy too, since he's asleep. And yeah, that's it.
He Ken, sorry. So when you're done with that, Ken, he exits the kitchen and he has like a rag as he's cleaning and drying his hands. Then he tosses the rag, hits the wall, falling onto the counter. He exits the kitchen and just crosses his arms, looking to Koshka, kind of waiting for her to notice him.
She looks over at him and lays her head down again. Doesn't close her eyes, just keeps looking at him and gestures for him to approach with her tentacle.
He mutters as he approaches you and just kind of stands in front of you, and then he just says, "What do you want?"
She looks up, she looks towards the stairs for just a moment and then looks back at him. During meal, you spoke of regret. And she gives him a very judgmental look. Would you mind elaborating?
He returns a judgmental look and he says, "We have our home torn apart. You also helped in tearing it apart." As he kind of looks over to the spilled over spices, he looks back at you. "We give you food and even a place to stay. And you're asking me because you overheard me in a conversation about what I regret."
Well, let's put it this way. Your answer may determine whether we stay the whole night or not. I assume you wish to be rid of us, yes?
He nods.
Answer truthfully.
There's nothing in depth about my conversation. I just regret encountering you people.
Hmm. Very well. She closes her eyes and shoos him away with her tentacle.
Shoo, shoo.
You just you hear for a moment nothing, and then finally him stepping away from you, and you can hear the creaks of the floor from the staircase as he is starting to walk up in that direction. Now it's seen. Oh my god, who's clapping? Who the fuck is clapping?
Who do you think?
Kimi.
Too busy typing. Don't worry, it's not me.
Too busy typing a lab report. It's not me.
Kalia,
Hello, Mao.
you are returning back.
Indeedly, I am.
Is there anything that you want to do before you get back to Cyrus's location?
I suppose be cautious and wary, as there was some weird voice shit that I heard earlier. So I want to be cautious as I proceed through making it back to Cyrus, or
Roll
what I
me a
remember.
perception.
Perception.
Hmm.
Okay. That is a spell book, good friend. I'm not good at these. Told you I'm not good at these. I rolled a 5.
Welcome to my life.
You are a tad paranoid. You are concerned about after what you witnessed. You're wondering, like, do I know this? Do I know who it is? Is that it's not well, it actually, and then you hear rustling beside you. You turn your head and you just look over, and you're not so panicked that it's distracting you from what's going on, but you are paranoid as you are just kind of paying attention to every detail of sound.
Oops, I misspelled botch, but okay.
Fuck you.
Okay, I just keep moving, man. Just
You
keep moving.
notice something hop out before you.
I prepare an icicle of death for it.
It is a frog.
I give a sigh of relief, and I stab it with the icicle.
You successfully stab a frog with the icicle. It croaks no more.
Okay.
Poor Tiny.
I can't look like I'm playing favorites.
I hate it that I can't think of a frog without thinking of Tiny now.
He's infected. He's infected it.
He has. Yes, you successfully killed the froggy.
I give a sigh. I silently say to in my head, "Fuck you," and I keep moving. She's not having much of it today. Or tonight, really. All she wants to do is get back. So
Okay. Eventually, after another couple kills,
after another
eventually,
couple frog kills.
specifically the frogs.
Mission failed.
Oh my god.
I may have been taking a hit.
Karma, bitch.
I'm good now. Thank you, Reeds.
You're welcome.
You eventually make it back to um that one area where the battlefield essentially took place, and you do notice something in the center of it. You can only guess that it's Cyrus. Yeah, you do have dark vision or night vision or something. Not night, like a sense of dark vision. And
Fuck, it came back. Yeah.
are you okay?
Emotionally, no. Physically, no. But we can keep going.
Okay. You finally come back to Cyrus, and you see him. You see like his general silhouette in the center of the mess.
Cyrus, is that you? Sort of hushed voice.
You hear a very silent groan of a growl come from him.
Okay. Definitely Cyrus. I approach the lumped figure in what I assume to be still the crater.
As you approach the crater, roll me perception one more time.
All right, that one. Come on, baby.
As you approach the crater, you notice there's like a lot of claw marks at the as you get closer to the crater. There's claw marks here and there. You notice some shards of glass even, but it's not too many. It's not big. There's just like something like seems to looks like it's something broke here, and now there's just like the remains somewhat. Um, as you walk up to him,
I kicked the dragon.
you
Not
kick.
hard.
Oh,
Not hard. Not hard.
you kick the dragon, and he just kind of growls as he slumps back and turns to look at you. He seems a little angrier than usual.
Is everything okay, Cyrus?
You can see his um, pupils dilate, not dilate, dilate, slit, and then it looks like they're adjusting. And he grabs his face with his claw and finally like shakes his head and looks at you. He looks at you and he seems a little more relaxed now. And then he narrows his eyes at you, squinting a bit, and he nods. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Any particular reason why there's glass on the ground?
You can see him lift his arm and point in the direction of the cave. The people that were in there, and he kind of like you see him lift his hand up to around Miriam's height. Um, he said the other woman who joined us.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm done with all the things that I need to do. Unless you want to keep sleeping in your pit with glass in it, we can head back.
Immediately, he's shaking his head no.
No.
Like he doesn't want to stay. Like he's answering like when you said unless you want to stay here, he just starts shaking his head no.
Okay. Then I guess we can head on over. um they either no, they would never go back to the inn, would they? Maybe they went to Allison's?
He nods.
Okay. If you could please give me a ride.
Hold on, give me a second.
One.
Okay, hold up, hold up.
Holding up.
You are now on hold.
Blu-ray DVD
yeah.
specifically.
How
He missed his own death. How sad.
Oh, hey,
I
Tiny.
have. Wait, hold on. What?
Nani?
I have no idea how I accidentally. I was trying to click on my other tab, and I somehow went to the left just slightly enough to hit the X button on Discord.
Discord shouldn't
Never
make
lucky.
you disconnect from exiting out of its application.
There is a setting in your in Discord that lets you do that. So like there's a setting that if you hit the X button, it actually exits Discord.
Cyrus is looking at you, Kalia, and he seems to get a little bit closer to you as he's just kind of like narrowing his eyes. It looks like he's inspecting you.
Ship it.
How
Timmy, what
close
the
is
fuck?
he to me?
Too close.
Too close, I'd boop him in the nose.
When you do that, you see him kind of restrain himself when you say that as his lip quivers from trying to attempt to not growl.
Oh, it's fine, we're outside.
he backs up a bit and he says, "You're okay?"
I guess better than before, if that's what you mean. Just had things to deal with, took longer than usual. Um, had an interesting event and got back here later than I thought.
Interesting event. He mainly points out to you.
I think I got a little bit too close to the ocean. Kind of heard things that I didn't really need to hear. Or maybe even want to hear.
When you say that, he kind of goes on all fours and kneels even more, um, dropping his wings so that you can go ahead and sit on his back. It's, inviting you to sit on his back.
Okay. Thank you. I get on, straddling over his back or neck or wherever I need to do. And I never really thought I'd actually meet a dragon when I was doing my little escapade. And who'd have thought that? I'm talking to myself. Let's just get going, Cyrus. Okay.
It was funny. I was
By
trying to
the
make
way,
Cyrus make an angry, like, huh? But I can't. Because it made me laugh.
Tiny, just ahead of time, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Other than that, I don't think it needs to be explained because
Tiny.
that's even better. No. If he doesn't know, it's even better.
Tiny.
No.
Give me one
She
reason
made
why
me
I
do it.
shouldn't tell
She
him.
made me do it.
Hey, fuck you.
She made me do it.
Okay, you know what? Excuse me, but hello, this guy killed a frog not too long ago.
She made me do it. She's a DM.
Oh my god, he ran out.
I pressed the button by accident. I was trying to get a shut door.
He's oh wow. Oh, he's sad. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so what happened was that he's like when you're talking, you just hear a very like pathetic, quiet grumble of a response come from him, and you can see his wings start to lift and fall as he begins to start taking off. Um, you almost lose your balance a little bit. But I mean, I'm puppeting you a bit, but you essentially like grab his horns on his head, to help you with like stability as
Oh, I
he
wouldn't have
starts.
done that, but okay.
Okay, though I was
I would have
puppeting
just
you,
hugged
but
him.
oh, then go for it. You hug him.
Yeah, just hold on tight.
Or you do that, and he notices, and um, he starts to kind of slow down, and he takes a lot smoother of a flight towards the direction of the end. I mean, not
Chip
the end.
it. Chip
Screw
it.
me. No. In the direction of the Spice siblings' home. Okay. Give me a second.
Theo, Kimi, you ship everything.
I mean, yeah. So, is it on brand?
It's really on brand. Klutzy, the shipper Kimidori.
Call her the captain because she ships it.
Hey, there we go.
Also, sorry, Chiro.
Yep. This is shit.
Well, that escalated quickly.
This is shit.
Like,
I'm
oh
sorry.
shit. No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
fine. You're fine.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Yup.
Fuck.
That just about sums it up.
So I'm gonna Koshka.
I'm sorry. It's because Val put on Twitter that like this contraption that like has this like robotic hand that holds your hand, and then I put subsalute, and he's like, "What?"
Wait, what?
He put on like he retweeted this thing, and he said he wanted this hand. It's like a robot hand, but it's supposed to simulate like a girl's hand holding his hand and stuff. And he said he wanted that. And then I said such lewd.
Such a nice. Kimi, I'm proud of you. Kimi, I'm so proud of you.
I shared the tweet she's talking about in meme chat, so y'all can see it.
Oh my god. Okay, I just responded. Okay. Koshka, I'm gonna just say that you do that, and how would you approach that? Like, how would you do this?
Well, she's gonna try as quietly as she can, like sweeping everything up, like find a broom, sweep everything up that she can, because obviously it's not salvageable if it's on the ground and mixed in with like shattered glass.
Yeah.
Um,
Say you successfully like you find the room and you like honestly successfully just clean up.
like she's also gonna like straighten any tables or shelves that she may have uh knocked around when she stepped on glass.
Yeah. You do that like it seems as though like when you notice like you after some time your ears kind of perk to the sound of silence around you. You wait another moment in case get this displacer be some maid uniform.
Bruh, don't even try it. She will murder you if you try to put her in clothes of any kind.
I was actually going to start drawing it.
No, please don't. Please don't.
You know, have the cute pouty face mad one.
The mad pout.
Yeah, mad pout, and she's forced into it. It's a sex.
The angry pout.
Okay. For the memes, I will allow it.
I want it. I need it. I need Meikoshka.
For the memes, I'll allow it.
Yes. Yeah. For the memes. Yeah, exactly. No.
Does somebody have suggestions? Does someone have suggestion?
What?
Just cast suggestion. Tell her to put on this maid outfit.
Oh. I hate you, Kimi. that fucking big brain play.
You gotta convince her that she looks good in it by telling her that you would never look good in this. You gotta play the pride.
That's the thing, though.
Successfully.
You could play the pride, but Koshka would still never wear clothes. Not by choice, anyway. Anyway, sorry, Chiru.
You're fine. You do manage to start just cleaning everything up. You figured everything on the ground is just not salvageable, especially because of the glass. You put most of the furniture and what makes sense to be back in place. You kind of come to the door, which doesn't look like it can be fixed at the moment, like at least not without tools. You do notice the bell above the door seems to have like a dent in it, and I want to see you can't help yourself, but you pat at the doorbell.
That's fine.
You do
That
that.
I would do that.
Pep, pap, pap, and then you go back to finishing up cleaning. You figured I'm gonna like honestly, you figure like from eating and when like Ken would throw away the trash into like a trash can essentially. You figured as much, and you put like all the trash that you gathered, all the spices from the ground and the glass into there. And I want to say you did a relatively good job. Like you don't have to roll. I want to say like you figured as much on how to do all this. Is there anything that you want to do now that you've completed cleaning up the place?
Yeah, that's about it. Once I'm done, I'll curl up on the counter again and just wait until just before sunrise, because like I said, uh, she wants to get up before Ken and Allison do.
Okay. Um, roll me up per. Okay, you managed to just kind of go back to sleep. Like it's silent enough where you just fall back. Your eyes slowly close, and eventually you fall asleep. Um, Kalia, you and Cyrus come to the front door of the the building. More in like in the middle of the pathway, and some there isn't many people, but you notice that like it's just is pretty much like dead silent. Most of the lights are off. You see a couple lights here and there, but they're very dim, and you find yourselves before the door of this building that belongs to the Spice siblings. Funny that we call them the Spice siblings.
You're
Spice
welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
On the way on over, I think Kalia would have just been happily humming along a small jaunty tune she's heard, and
A Spice Girls song?
no,
Fuck's sakes.
jaunty tune. Get your fucking shit out of here. Okay, hopefully they're here. As I go ahead and I knock on the door.
Please tell me the door falls over.
You hear the door knock, Koshka.
You gotta give it a grand.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, Chiru.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. You hear the door knock, Koshka, followed by and Kalia. Before you see the door slowly just plop and hit the ground. Kalia, you then hear a slam after those couple of knocks.
I look inside the house.
You see yellow eyes peering towards you angrily.
It also looks very clean.
I am not fixing that.
Well, doesn't look like you fixed it in the first place?
Because a cat would know how. She rolls her eyes.
Is Yuna inside, Koshka?
She is, but let her rest.
As soon as he saves Yuna inside, you can see Cyrus kind of trying to make his way towards into the building. And you see him kind of like sniffing in the air and go to
Walks back outside.
yeah, you see him kind of like, you know, like how like you like scrounge your face, you scrounge up your face, you like your one eye closes and you just like I can even draw some of these faces. I can't describe them as well as I can imagine them.
I'm like I think it's like a bottom lit pout with like a heavy squint in thought.
Yeah, and then he just kind of like shakes his face a bit, but he looks to the. You see him kind of look at the staircase as he makes his way to it.
Koshka's gonna reach out with one of her tentacles and grab him by the arm.
He looks at you. Like he stays still, but he looks at you, and he seems rather angry.
I am sure you wish to speak with her. But do give her some time to rest. She looks between Cyrus and Kalia. I almost said Dummy Dragon. I couldn't remember his name, and Dummy Dragon was the only thing I could remember about him. She looks between Cyrus and Kalia. You two should probably rest as well. And she releases his arm with that. Do try not to wake our host.
Koshka, roll me a perception. Actually, no, I can't. Hmm. Hmm. Is it okay for a DM to tell someone to like if you don't want to insight someone? Is it okay for me like no? How do I ask this? Like, is it okay for me to say, "Hey, Koshka, roll insight," even though you're not inciting this person?
I think you can.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen Katie and Marsh do it where they're like roll insight.
I've
Or
seen
either that or
you can do whatever you want.
I've seen
they,
I've seen Matt Mercer do it, so
Yeah.
it's
sometimes I
very
think you can just
common.
say passive insight as well.
Passive
Okay,
insight
actually,
is another one.
yeah, that's true. Thank you guys.
Passive is gonna be 11 anyway.
Well,
Okay.
passive anything is just 10 plus what your modifier is.
Yes.
Ah,
So
that
11.
makes sense.
Because my modifier is 1. I literally rolled my passive.
That's just funny. Continue.
Roll. Well, you said it was 11. I'm gonna say that you notice something off by like from Cyrus, but when you let go, he huffs and just makes his way back for the exit, and just kind of looks for a spot. You see him kind of like start digging a hole in front of the window. Like you see him walk in front of the window and start digging a hole.
Do I hear clumps of dirt hitting the wall?
Cyrus, no, you can't do this right here.
Yeah, you just hear Kalia like Cyrus, no, and you hear like her like dirt and stuff clanking against the window.
Stop.
You don't hear that anymore. He stops.
He's already inside the fucking wall, isn't he?
He made a nice enough divot where he sits down, like lies down in the hole.
You hear from inside an exasperated sigh.
You hear a defeated sigh.
In unison.
In unison, yes. And Kalia, you just hear Koshka. Children.
I'm trying.
Well, better you than me.
You're stuck around you're stuck around Fio.
Yes,
Worse.
I. You see her glancing towards where Cyrus is laying, and her ears twitch. She's trying to hear if he's asleep or not.
Where? In which direction?
She glances at Cyrus.
Okay. If he's asleep, you see him.
Oh, I can see him.
Oh, sorry. So, okay.
He's still inside the house. Coach is still inside the house.
Yeah, she hasn't left her spot curled up on the
But
counter.
you're glancing in the direction of Cyrus.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm at the
my
doorway.
bad.
I'm still
Okay.
at the doorway.
Yeah. You
So
can
I'm right
see.
next to Cyrus.
Yeah, you can see like behind him because he didn't dig that deep of a hole. So through the window, you can see like the back of his head and his wings. With his wings still perked up, like inactive, like pretty much like he's like active. They're kind of like blocking the window a little bit, but you can see him as he's kind of like he's not moving. He's just kind of staying put there for a second, almost like a statue.
She looks back at Koshka. I will tell you later.
Kalia.
Kalia, yes. God damn it. She looks back at Kalia and just says, I will tell you later.
Fine, whatever.
Looks deep into herself. Robert with the bangers in chat.
I'm not entirely sure what to do with the door, so I'm just gonna go on a walk. I'll come back later. Also, have a good night, Koshka, and I give the dragon a tap with my foot. And good night with you.
Do not. Please return before dawn. Otherwise, Pastel will worry.
No worries. I kind of just wanted to look at the stars, so
Koshka just
back later.
gives you an acknowledging nod and curls up tighter, closes her eyes, and starts purring.
I give a nice sigh. I do my patented, and yeah, it's my thing. I do the heavy sighs, and then I probably just try to find a place that I can just look up at the sky for a bit. Don't know how long.
Well, yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna say like you find a building that seems to have like not easy access, but it's something you can take advantage of. It's a rather tall building. I'm gonna say like yeah, like a tall building. You just kind of manage to get with your water tendrils and whatnot. You manage to get up there and just lie down on the slanted side of the rooftop, and just staring up at the sky. It seems to be getting cloudy.
gonna just go ahead and just roll Constitution to see if I stay awake or if I don't stay awake.
Sounds good. Thank you.
I'll go with a saving throw by technical. Yes!
You almost immediately knock the fuck out.
Hey man, Thatch can be comfortable sometimes. I'm assuming Thatch. Hey man, roofs can be comfortable sometimes. I slept on. I fell asleep on the roof of the building, so yeah.
Let's go, though. Oh my god.
I'm very sad, by the way. I tried to get Taro to say "let's go" to very aggressively and as loudly as possible without disturbing neighbors. But she couldn't. She had neighbors.
Mariam, would you like to continue this verbally or?
That is entirely your choice.
Hmm.
Because if you want, I can read what I have up. It's good to go. But also spoilers. But also, we can do it verbally. Totally
It's up to you. I
tell
honestly,
me.
it's up to you. No one else is here.
Hey man, if I can do that all in chat without saying a damn word last week, you can do it too.
Yeah, I say we don't have to hear if you don't want us to know. Like, you
So
know.
the reason why I was concerned was because everyone else is pretty much done, especially since fucking Kalia knocked out.
Hell yeah, dude.
I feel bad. Like, are you okay with them continuing Mallow like through the next day?
Yeah, I mean,
I think that would be fine, right?
I can.
I mean, like, as long as we don't encounter Miriam, that following day, which is up to the discretion of the DM.
Honestly, if you guys want, you guys can take like a 5-minute break while I continue this.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Cool. I'm just working on a live report, so.
Okay, I'll be right back.
We could use the two chats feature. Gasp! Gasp! Crazy.
You mean the other chat?
Imagine two.
Well, imagine using the D&D chat. Imagine
totally
using it.
I'm totally happy to continue in text form, but it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. Well, everyone has a 5-minute break.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
Marsh continues typing a 3-page essay.
Hey,
essay response.
Don't you mean 30-page?
Look, I was trying to refrain from saying 300. No, I'm kidding.
But 300.
But 300.
Oh, so we're just continuing to add zeros? I'm gonna go with 3,000.
Final offer?
Alright, be right back.
Yep.
30,000, get fucked.
You win.
Chiru.
Yes.
Also, minor point. Would I have seen the dragon flying?
What's your passive perception?
Never mind.
Roll me perception.
My passive perception is 9.
Roll me perception.
Badoop. Natural 20.
Yes. You even notice a certain someone hugging him.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm back. What happened?
Welcome back.
Oh, brew, dude, we could be like a fucking like comet. I could like do weird like ice particle shit.
Okay.
That's a
That
dumb. That's the dumbest idea. Ignore me.
Greatly informs my decisions. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry, I thought I missed something because I saw a new roll.
Just if Miriam saw Cyrus or not.
Okay. Hmm.
I have returned.
I come back.
Welcome back.
Tiny keeps claiming that he holds my hand. How lewd.
Berry.
Are you eating something?
Mm-hmm.
What are you eating?
Cookie. ¿Quieres?
¿Quieres?
Hmm.
I need to draw you like that.
No, I will.
I so need to draw you like that. That'd be
I,
so
I will
fucking funny.
be. I will be very conflicted because I will love it because you made art for me, but I will hate it because it's quieres.
That'd be so fucking funny.
No, I wouldn't know how to feel about it.
How do you do that bot command to make a bot like your responses like?
The bot.
Yeah, like Tupperbot, I think it was. Twa,
Yes.
how do you make it so that a bot command make like you can like you know how we do like this? I'm in Basker. Like
Oh, with our characters?
yeah,
Oh,
like that.
I will have to look at the because the Tupperbot commands on Vasker are different from the Tupperbot commands here because I did some customizations to the commands. So I will have to look and I'll get back to you on that. Although they should be relatively the same.
Such lewd, much give, very wow. Actually, what the fuck?
What?
Such lewd, much give,
Oh.
very wow.
Okay, so that works. Okay, so here. Look in bot commands. I'm gonna upload my PNG. So you have to do the upload thing. Where's my transparent? Oh, that is my transparent one. And then put in the command that you'll see on the with my image. Oh, okay, hang on. We'll register.
Alright, I'm back in my room. We're good.
Cool.
Is everyone back and accounted for?
We'll register. So that's how you create the profile. And then you upload your image, and in the add a comment on the upload dialog, you'll do
Thank you.
tar.
I made an RP chat in D&D if you guys want to use it for your characters.
And then it's Atra.
I don't know if I can set it specifically to only like the bot, like Tupperware bot command kind of stuff. I don't know if I can manage that. But and if I can do that, I'll see if I can figure something out. But if not, so far you guys can just kind of like chat as your characters. Just know you can't delete or edit your message. I learned that from experience.
Good old-fashioned asterisk fix. I meant to say this asterisk.
Test text. How?
I read Loodles.
Huh.
I was reading your tweet. And I read Loodles.
Okay.
Ooh, that's what you have to say to somebody who's crazy and lewd.
Loodles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. No, because the space worked when I did it in Vasker just now.
Hmm.
Oh, is that... Okay, that's how it works now. Looks like they updated it. Oh. Okay, that's how it's done.
How is it done?
So, when you register it, you'll do tool register bot name bracket text here text. So you'll do that command exactly. Then you'll upload the PNG or whatever it is you want to use for the icon. And you'll type in the upload dialog, you'll type tool avatar bot name. And then to make it replace the text with your with what you want the bot to say, you'll use the carrots the way I did there.
Okay.
Because, like, in Vaskerheim, it follows the old rules, but it looks like they updated it, so it does it differently now. But it follows the old rules in Vaskerheim because those profiles were already created.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. Do you guys want to like register your characters right now just for funsies, or do you just want to continue D&D? I mean, like we're still gonna continue D&D, CNC, D&D.
CNC. We can register our can we do it? Do you guys want to do it now or afterwards?
It's up to you guys. I'm still chatting things up, and I'm trying to hurry. So
Oh,
sorry if some of my
no,
stuff is a little
Then
scuffed.
we can do it right now. We can do it right now.
We
Then
can do it right now. We could also, if you need to be talking, we can just be instructed via text.
Okay.
Rather than voice.
Or you could just skip them over to the next day and we can finish this. That's fine.
no, it's fine. We will do this. We will just work on getting these little bots going.
Actually, I just need to mute this chat for 15 fucking minutes because they keep getting in my way. Oh, Kimi left. No, why did Kimi leave? Okay, good.
Kimi, stay.
Kimi, roll me Constitution.
Oh boy.
Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
This music feels so inappropriate for what's going on.
Are you fucking kidding me, Kimi?
Kablooey.
Are you fucking kidding me, Kimi?
What'd she
No,
roll?
Get that mixed up. That's a Defiance. This is the Constitution save.
Yeah, don't worry. The ones that we should be scared of is the Defiance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, doesn't she want a high roll on Defiance to make Kablooey?
She wants to high roll Defiance to make successful Kabluis. The Kabluis that she's intending. So Defiance, her intentions, like, essentially, I
The
intend
higher
to
it
make a
is,
huge,
yeah.
I intend to make a huge Kablooey. If she rolls a high Defiance, you get that. If she intends to make a big Kablooey and she rolls a low Defiance, she gets the opposite. Don't you dare try to cheat the system, Kimi.
I tried to make a tiny boom, nat one.
Perfect.
Damn.
Mushroom cloud.
Oh. Why can't I create it?
Okay. Koshka, Yuna, Koshka, roll me a Constitution check. Hold on. Give me a second to read this real quick. Hold your breath. Rest, go without sleep. Constitution. Constitution check.
Woo! Wow, I rolled a 10. 1, 2.
You roll
Okay.
me a Constitution
I've rolled
check.
2 10s so far today. Oops. Not what I wanted to do.
I mean, are you okay?
Mm.
If you roll, okay, I hope I'm not mixing this up, and I'm once again I'm asking for D&D help. Um, if you roll a high Constitution in something, you stay asleep. Like, if you try to keep from passing out, rolling a high Constitution lets you stay awake.
Generally, yeah.
Okay, so if you're, because I'm
Yeah.
just trying to see between these two who would wake up first, and I want to say Yuna.
Well, if you're
I have no idea.
Okay.
You know how I read it in that campaign?
Uh-huh.
The higher your constitution, the
More likely you'll stay asleep, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking,
That way
but
it
I
don't
kept
ruin the
confusing myself.
Yeah, it's
That way
true.
it doesn't ruin your like long rest or something.
Yeah.
I remember because when that at time Anna was having troubles, I rolled a con to see if like she'll be able to stay awake, like or fall asleep. And I rolled that one, so I'm like, nope, she's staying awake.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. I knew it was something like that, but I keep getting like the two end goals mixed up. I'm gonna say, let's see. A long rest is 6 hours or 8 hours?
8 hours.
8
Yeah.
hours.
I think it's 6 hours of of sleep and 2 hours of light activity.
Like taking watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you get, because I'm gonna say like all this happens like at like midnight, like it's gotten late. So I would say that you guys all had enough time to have a long rest. Um, Koshka, you actually managed to wake up first
Ooh, good.
amongst everyone, and Kalia, you are still knocked the fuck out pretty good.
I am going to sneak upstairs. I want to make sure I don't wake anyone.
Roll me a stealth, please.
Why do I keep rolling 10s? What the fuck?
Because you a bitch.
Because you are a perfect 10, girl.
Aw, yeah. Wait.
Out of 20? Okay, no.
That's why I was like, wait.
You just had to wait for the dumb bitch cheer to make the comment.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only
The
10.
only 10 I see.
Hey!
Totally pretend to be your cousin.
Nani?
Ugh. Wait, cousin or brother?
No, this is continue, please.
Sorry.
I said cousin, but it's Tennessee. It might be both.
It's because like I'm laughing my butt off right now, and like Robert brought up a bowl of popcorn, and I felt something really cold against my chest, and I got so scared.
Oh my.
It was a bowl of popcorn, you fucker.
It was your cousin.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Okay, can we just yeah?
Yes.
Can we just yell?
I don't want it anymore.
I wish I could clip our conversation sometimes.
We can.
Oh shit, you're right. But yes, you successfully stealth through everyone, where they are still sound asleep, from what you can gather. Oh shit, hold on. Theo, roll me a con. Yeah, roll me a con check.
Nice.
Or she knocked the fuck out?
No, that means she's wide awake, right?
Oh, you're right. She's wide awake.
Theo, you fucking hell bird, you. You are awake. Before Koshka, I give you your opportunity to do what you want. Theo, you are wide awake in the room with Allison on a bed and Yuna on the floor on some very comfortable covers that you are sitting on. Is there anything that you would like to do? You're also bigger, and you are not. You're much bigger. You're more than a chicken now. You're like 3 chickens.
Oh boy.
3 chickens?
Maybe 4.
I'm going.
You sure it's not tree fitty?
Get out of here, you fucker.
I'm gonna look around the room.
Me chicken perception.
Chicken perception.
Almost. It is a very average looking room. It has some not cabinets, not there's like a nightstand by the bed. 2 nightstands on both sides. You have, what are those? Are they called no, they're not called cabinets. What are those furniture
Dressers.
pieces called? Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
You choke on your laugh.
I will one day. I have in the past.
And I'll be there to watch.
Shit. What?
Nothing.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
Who's in there?
I was expecting an yeah. When I was gonna be very upset with you. So you notice the 2 nightstands. You're kind of like walking around. If everyone were awake, they would be hearing the click clacks of your talons against the wooden floor. And you're just searching about. You notice the 2 cabinets. You notice the dresser. There's like one dresser with like what looks like the candle on the little plate thingy. It's just a very average room. Not much more to it than that.
But who's in there?
Allison's.
Allison and Yoon?
Allison is in the room on the bed. Which, if you jump it, I'm pretty sure you could make it because you're a pretty bird. And Yuna is on the floor on some very comfortable blankets that you found yourself on beside.
Okay, I'm gonna just move around the room and just look around. I see the candle.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk over to the candle. And I'm gonna bite the candle.
You do that. It is very icky. The texture is all over the place. It is waxing all over your beak and mouth and tongue. I mean beak and tongue, because you don't have a mouth.
I let it go.
You let it go. You find it difficult to spit out the pieces in your mouth.
I'm gonna peck out the blanket on the bed.
You peck at it to attacking it?
No, to like wipe off me.
Oh, yeah. You realize that pecking might not be helping you too much, but it looks like some of it is smearing off to the blanket, but not. Pecking is not the efficient way.
I'm going to grab the blanket and pull it to me.
You start. You do this, yes.
I pull it and and then I'm going to just kind of just pull off the bed, just yank it off.
You're gonna pull off
Okay.
the entire blanket off the bed.
Yeah.
Allow me to roll something. Where's my where did I put it? My God, I keep losing my d20. Oh wow, okay, yeah. You hear some shuffling from atop the bed, but nothing after that a little bit of shuffling. That's it though.
I'm going to just pull the bed, and I'm going to like just drag it over to the door. Is the door closed or open?
The door is closed.
Okay. I'm gonna just like pull the blanket over to the door, and then like drop it at the door.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to push it into the door
Mm-hmm.
till it's like bunched up into the door, and then I'm gonna lay on the blanket, and I'm going to kind of just like put my mouth on the blanket, try to get the wax off.
You essentially build yourself a little nest against the door with the blanket, and you start using the blanket to clean your beak. You are successful in this. It takes you some time, but you are successful. Koshka, you also hear a little bit of pitter-patter coming from outside the door, but I think you might be more concerned about what's with your beak than what's outside. I could be wrong, though.
I ignore the door.
Kimi,
Okay.
I know for a fact that you know what I'm doing. I both hate and appreciate what you're doing right now.
Koshka, go ahead and do your thing.
As I get to the door, I gently push it open, trying not to create any noise. Now you know why I said what I said.
Is the door trying to move?
Yes.
Hey, like look up. I look at the door. And I'm like, "Rah!"
Has it opened enough that I can reach in and grab her?
How tucked is the blanket against the door, Kimi?
It's pretty tucked. Oh, it's not like tucked because no hands, but
Yeah.
it's pretty like just pushed up against it, and then like, but it's kind of like that whole like, I'm kind of doing that like I'm pressing against the door, like kind of like that Buzz Lightyear, kind of like the dog, kind
Yeah.
of like yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. Not you hear the squawks coming from what you can assume is Fio, and not some just random chicken. But the door doesn't seem to be open just enough. Like you can squeeze your hand in there, but if you grab Fio and pull her out, it might hurt her.
Okay. I grab her by the beak, and I continue pushing the door open.
Fio, your beak is grabbed.
I'm going to pull away. Man.
I'm grabbing tightly.
And I'm assuming you're resisting.
Mm-hmm.
Strength to be strength? Question mark?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No mods that can help you there.
That
Bird.
giggle.
Fio. And I'm pretty sure it's like controlled strength. You're not trying to
Yeah,
hurt her.
I'm not trying to hurt her. I'm just trying to keep her quiet.
You successfully managed to just apply enough force to keep her beak shut, but not in a malicious or dangerous way where Fio, it is not provoking you in a means of battle or danger. It's just more annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want, like you're more like I want to peck this hand, not like this thing is hurting me. I'm in danger. I want to kill this thing. It's just more like this is kind of fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And so you are successfully kept quiet. However, Yuna, roll me a.
Perception?
I want to say perception. I don't like. Just roll me a perception, but yeah, roll me a perception.
Okay.
Feel what the fuck?
Defiance.
What exactly are you? What is your intention, Fio?
Usually if something bad, I'm gonna just
You're gonna what?
just gonna light up.
You're gonna light up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you begin to light up as a warning sign at the moment. Yuna,
Mhm.
you heard a squawk, and you're just kind of like, huh? And you turn you notice not you don't turn around, but you notice your silhouette before you.
Oh, I look I quickly sit up and like in a startle, and I see Theo basically
Lighting up.
lighting up. Okay, I'm quickly like, no wait, and I get like she really scrambles like up towards Theo. At the moment she touches Theo, I teleport
Oh shit.
with Theo
Where
Ah,
do you want to teleport?
outside.
Back or front? Or
Um,
where exactly? Back, front, ceiling.
let's see.
roof.
Did I say ceiling? I meant roof. My mistake.
The backyard.
Okay. You teleport to the back. Theo, you are teleported to the back as well.
Huh?
Yeah, it's just like no longer are you being kept shut. You're lighting up, and you're just. Yeah. What? Like, how the fuck did I get here? Question mark.
I'm at
This is
full
something
health
horrible.
again, right?
Everyone's
Okay.
good and healthy.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys are back there.
Miss Theo, she's lighting up. Does she explode,
Theo.
or does she fire
No.
up?
No. She's like, I mean, she's lighting up as a warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
Not that you knew this, Yuna.
Yeah.
But you see her lighting up, and you're kind of like bracing yourself,
Mhm.
and you see her kind of stay, like still just lit, kind of like a lamp, and you're just kind of like, huh? And you just don't like look back and forth, like left and right, like she's not blowing up,
Mhm.
but she's not bright.
She kind of like looks down at you, like you can see like the panic that she had earlier is like going away, and then she just sighs and goes, "Sorry, I thought you were blowing up."
no, it's like, and like, turn to Yuta, like, tilt my head.
She's gonna like crouch down and she's going to lightly pet her and say, are you feeling okay?"
Huh?
I'm watching very, very carefully to see if she'll get brighter or is she gonna like dim down.
She like looks around. She looks lost.
The only familiar thing to you, Theo, is Yuna.
I go to you, and then I was just like pressing enter. And it's like a warm like heater kind of, you know those like heating pads.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Aw. I see that she's still just a little bright, but she isn't exactly blowing up. So she's gonna lightly like pick her up in her arms and she's gonna go, "It's okay, Theo, it's okay." She's gonna start
So
petting
she's
her.
like, how big is she now? You said 3 chickens?
3 chickens? Oh, can I pick her up?
She's kind of chonky. If you pick her up, you have to like put quite a bit of effort using like both arms like to cradle her from underneath.
Yeah.
She's pretty floof too.
Dang. Okay, yeah, she's gonna like lightly she's gonna carry her like with both her arms like under her. She's gonna go, it's okay, Theo, and she's gonna like since she can't really pet her, she's gonna nuzzle her. You can calm down.
You are nuzzled.
And that's all back.
Yay. I look around like with my I glance around to see where I am, and then I start like walking around, see if I can make my way back to the front.
Yeah, you recognize this one the first time you guys came here as the back entrance to their shop. You can
Mhm.
see that like they're they're still like did someone burp?
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought I heard someone burp, so I was laughing.
Sounded
I
like a rivet to me.
I'm a sucker for trashy humor. Anyways,
I thought it was a burp too. Don't feel bad.
you recognize the back entryway, and you'd figure as much as walking around the building to the front entryway. And as you do, you see something sleeping at the front with the door down. And with that, I will say, pause for you guys.
Mhm.
Koshka, one moment you have this phoenix chick grabbed by the beak, and the next, your hands kind of clamp together onto itself.
I
Can I pause?
just, I
Oh, sorry.
just, I give a sigh, and then I release the door and make my way back downstairs. Go and I just go outside to wait for them to approach, for them to come outside, not knowing that they're already outside.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say like at the same time the group of you encounter each other, with Theo being held by Yuna walking around the building, Koshka you stepping over the door at the entryway, kind of like parking yourself within that door frame. You guys see like how there's quite a few people out. Oh, that reminds me. I should do. Whoops, not that. Oh, hey.
Yay, we got the old map back.
The old map,
The
please.
daytime map.
Excuse me, but this is the old map.
Oh,
Oh, the one we saw for like 10 sessions. I'm just kidding.
10, wasn't it 20? I know we're not even at 20 yet.
Now you're just being generous.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're getting close.
What did I roll for my wisdom saves when Theo last?
Huh?
Oh,
I forgot what I rolled on my wisdom saves last time Theo. Like,
so see how much she remembers of her last life.
Oh, shit, though.
I know they weren't bad.
No, they weren't. Let me get back to you. I'll be right back. Oh, I guess.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. I know where it is. But we can continue.
But yes, the three of you guys encounter, and Cyrus is already kind of looking at you guys. The town seems to be bustling pretty well. People constantly looking over at this house, this home, this store, because of the broken down door, and yet like no one came in, for there is a dragon essentially guarding the home. Um, And you can see people like avidly just like there is like an invisible barrier where people walk a semi like in that like there's a curve that people are avoiding the house where they just walk around and continue on their path. Yeah, but you guys see each other.
Um,
I just sort of give Yuna a little glare.
she sees you, but like when her notices Cyrus, it's like you're the
The
in the back
last
of her
thing on her mind, yeah, I
yeah.
know.
She gets like this big smile on her face. She's glowing. She gently puts some Theo down, and then it's like she kind of like quickly walks over to Cyrus. She goes, "Cyrus, you came back!"
You see him kind of like his tail kind of wags a little.
I'm gonna nibble at my wing.
She's gonna nibble at her wing, right?
Like,
Her wing.
Like
Okay.
like how birds clean themselves.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I thought she meant his wing, and I was like, "Excuse me, are you picking fights?"
You walking what, mate?
My dog keeps coming over here and sniffing for food. Dude, I don't have any rations for you.
I don't have any rations for you.
it's my popcorn on you.
Brother,
Oh
please
no,
give
he's
loops.
sniffing for that. He is looking for the popcorns. He keeps sticking in it. Hey, he keeps sticking his head in my trash can. Don't start. Sorry, but you do that.
He seems like she looks so relieved and so happy to see you. And she goes, Where were you? Where are you and Kalia? You guys took so long."
Sorry. Hold on.
No, don't
Can't
worry.
spell.
You're fine.
He stands up and he approaches you, but he then kind of looks at Theo and looks at Koshka and he says, "They were taking care of um, what would he call them? The other humans."
Kind of tilts his head. She kind of tilts her head. She goes, "Taken care of? Wait, what do you mean?"
He waves his hand in a no, like in a no manner, to kind of make you disregard that. Like, don't ask more questions. Damn it, you guys can't type if you guys chat. Discord.
Sorry.
No, it's because so like Discord goes off and I get notifications on the bottom right hand
Yep,
corner of my main
right
Oh.
with the
monitor.
chat boxes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chiru.
Yeah.
Look, I'm hosting my screen.
Dude, I'm kidding.
Like, go look at what I'm showing.
I think you can turn the notifications.
This down here, go to the focus assist. Set them to either priority only or items only. I didn't even say your name.
Got him.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll like I do that whenever I have OBS open because of exactly the same reason that you're struggling.
But yeah, you get that response.
Um, her ears kind of like flop a little bit, but then they go back up, and she says, "Hey, I just thought that, no, I'm happy you're back."
He you can notice like a small smile form on his face when you say that. Roll me a perception. No, not a perception. Insight.
Sorry. I was gonna go insight, but for some reason I looked at my saving throw and I saw a -2, and I was just like, wait, what? For a second there.
Oh.
Ah, damn it, 11.
I'm great at these, aren't I?
You notice something about Cyrus that isn't right, but you have no idea what. All right.
Mhm. Is Miss Atra doing anything?
She's just looking upon this scene, all four of her arms crossed as she leans against the door frame. And when she sees the little smile on Cyrus's face, she just looks away and looks at whatever Theo's doing, probably still pecking at her wing.
Theo's looking at it's looking at Cyrus.
You do not like his face.
I'm gonna go over to Cyrus.
Are you gonna hop off of Yuna?
No,
Yuna set her on the floor.
Oh, sorry, I missed that bit. Yeah, you go over to Cyrus. You do that, and you notice him look at you kind of angrily. And then he looks kind of like he has passive bitch face.
I'm gonna peck at him.
At his like leg, tail.
At his like thigh.
Can you reach that high?
Oh, she should be able to by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
He's a big boy, that's why.
Yeah, but she's also gotten chunkier.
He's a big boy, laughs in Koshka.
You're a big girl.
I'm a bigger.
You're a big. Anyways, roll to attack. Actually, I think just roll to attack. The AC won't be high. You successfully peck his. What is it, thigh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you successfully kind of like flap your wings like as a warning, and then peck. He takes the peck.
Theo!
You hear a very low hummed growl as he is just watching you, Theo.
I raise my wings to show dominance.
You notice that Cyrus is returning the favor by raising his own wings.
At this display, Koshka finally steps away from the door frame, walks up to you three. She shoots Cyrus a little glare, and then reaches down and picks up Theo and cradles her close.
Your challenging stance is disturbed by a giant cat woman with big boobs.
Well, I still point my claws towards Cyrus, my talons.
You point your little patita talons towards Cyrus. Cyrus does not seem fazed by your newfound talons.
Easy, and it's just like, my gosh. Then Cyrus, and she looks at Cyrus, she goes, Cyrus, remember last time? He doesn't really remember right now. If you can just, just don't pay her any mind.
As he tucks his wings back and just kind of looks at you.
She still has her wings out and just like even more so that it looks like you're just backing down. So you just like
Yeah, you notice that his wings are being tucked, that he is not showing anything like claws or means of danger towards you, and
I'll take that as submission.
Yeah, exactly. You are victorious in this stance of bird versus dragon, chicken versus dragon. Good job.
Koshka pets her and whispers, "You should be proud."
Though, on the other hand, Yuna is like, she comes up next to Cyrus and she pats his arm. She goes, "Proud of you for listening. Don't worry, we know you're strongest."
He just kind of, there's like a little wiggle from his tail. Like you can see it kind of lift and fall a little.
With that, she does look around. She goes, "By the way, where's Kalia?"
She started walking into the town. I can go look for her. And with that, he walks to the middle, and he. By the way, Chloe, did you receive my message?
Oh, my bad.
No
where
worries.
Is it?
Yeah, it's okay.
If you wanna get my attention, you could at me in Discord, and then tell me that there's something in Roll20 because I can't hear that shit.
Okay,
Or she could just vocally say ants.
No, I kind of like, cause I'm going between a couple things, so like I forgot, like I should probably have told you like on Discord or something, but pretty much I'm asking you to roll a Constitution check. Shut up.
All right, give me a second.
Theo, why are you rolling perception? What do you want?
I heard
Yes.
what Yuna said.
Yes, you did. I knew what you wanted. I just needed confirmation. Theo will remember this.
I like how last life, Theo hated Koshka. Now it's going the other way around.
I mean, you threw her.
So?
She remembers that.
It's okay.
Yeah, she'll remember this too. And you know what? I'm gonna do what you do. It's okay. Fight me. I'm just kidding. I'm establishing dominance.
Here's the thing, Hime. You can establish dominance. Yuna? Nah.
Nah, she can't. Not for shit. Maybe. You haven't tried it yet. She hasn't done it yet.
Kali, you kind of start waking up to the sounds of like clanks and very low, like somewhat quiet, like hey. You can't really quite make out as you start waking up slowly, your eyes fluttering open. And did I say Yuna or Kalia? No, I said Kalia. Right?
Well, that reminds me.
I just know you're talking about me.
Yeah. And you look around and you don't really notice where this is coming from. You also get pelted on the side of the head with a rock. Not harshly, not like a pebble. I'm gonna say a pebble, because a rock kind of implies big and painful.
Okay, hit in the head with a boulder.
Fucking hell. You get pelted with a
boulder does not appreciate you sleeping on my roof.
Fucking hell.
The boulder is going to ask you nicely to vacate the premises before I have to call the guards.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good, dude.
Thank you.
That's pretty fucking good.
Boulder,
I just know Robert sent an image, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it was.
Fuck you!
Oh no, never mind.
This works both ways. When you complete the meme, and then it's like Koshka looking at Pio with Hiccup doing the thumbs up, and then like Yuna looking at Cyrus with Hiccup doing the thumbs up.
Yeah, it really does.
What the hell?
It really works both ways. I love it.
I don't.
And then like
So-
Yuna is the white dragon, and like you have to look at the full meme, the full.
So that scene, Toothless is trying to do a mating dance.
I gotcha.
Okay,
I see it now.
so this time it's both ways. Theo looking at Koshka, Koshka giving thumbs up, and Cyrus looking at Yuna, Yuna giving thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The public is just the white dragon giving like the awkward face, like what the fuck are you doing? Or Ken.
Yeah.
I love everyone. But I'm biased. I'm just kidding. No, Yuna's biased. Sorry.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Indubitably.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Chiru, it's a word that Kimi hates.
I completely forgot that you hate that word, Kimi.
Indubitably?
Yeah.
Why?
I hate it. I don't know.
Why?
But Chiru, now you have something against her, which is good.
I do. Happy. I was wondering why she made that sound, and now I'm very happy to know.
That's okay, Kimi. If she ever uses it against you, all you have to do is moist.
Fuck you. Indubitably. Rainbow shark. Do. Anyways.
Rainbow shark. Okay.
Y'all are just beating the dead horse with that one at this point.
It's
great.
The horse is beyond dead. I'm playing like I'm getting its femur bones and playing like
Dude,
the.
she's beating
You're-
a
you're-
horse with a dead horse.
You're playing the xylophone with its ribs.
With the, yes, exactly. At this point, I'm just playing with it like a xylophone. And I'm beating it to the sound of that song. Do 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 do.
One note out of key.
Dirt.
It would just sound really distorted.
Floyd, I fucking hate you.
Why?
You're the one that started this whole rainbow shark shit.
Rainbow trout.
Yes, Mallow.
I'm fucking loving it.
Okay, as much as I fucking hate that song, as much as I despise that song, that was fucking impressive. Who did that? Who did that?
That was Kimi.
Kimi, that was fucking amazing. I didn't know you could do that.
Snap?
Snap, no, snap in rhythm that quickly.
I have two hands.
I want to try this now.
No,
Holy
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
That's so cool. Okay,
Oh. Wait. Is that wisdom? Wisdom saves. Oh, she got. Are these her wisdom saves? Yeah. Actually, there's 3 wisdom saves here. I see a 21, a 7, and a 14. But that's not right. Yeah. 21, 7, 14, and then she blew up. Those are her wisdom saves.
Victory snaps because she did fucking good right now.
Yeah.
I'll write that down. So, Theo, those are your whiz saves. I found them.
What were they?
I wrote 21, 7, and 14.
Ah.
Memories.
7, 14. Yeah, you don't remember how you died. It's because in the regards to the No, hold on, no. You remember a good amount of your previous life. Um, because of the previous set of rules, not this one, but from the previous life, from when Kalia killed you, because I remember you getting a nat 1 in that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing where you forgot a lot of detail,
Mm-hmm.
but you remember the major events, i.e., that which you mentioned in your first life, the man that you met, the major events, and the
Mm-hmm.
feelings that go along with it are what you remember. And in regards to this role, you also do recall a good amount of stuff from the previous life. Like you do know, like you did not reach adulthood in the previous life, and that you
Mm-hmm.
were killed prior to that.
All right. Yeah.
You do also remember you remember you kind of also have this vague feeling of two mothers. One being Koshka and one being Yuna. One being the same and one being okay.
What?
You do see like Koska, you would feel getting hotter.
Oh, because I look down at her and ask, "Do you want to be put down?"
She nods.
I drop her.
She like kind of like when she falls, she like lands on her feet and kind of just does that like that crow skip like when the ravens like skip across the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. And they just do that, and then when she gets like enough away, you do see her kind of just like get engulfed in flames, and then you do like as the flames like kind of just engulf her and stuff, kind of just like in the middle of the street. So people are just kind of like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then you
One
do
guy
see
even
like
screamed and panicked. He like fell on his butt and like dropped a thing of eggs and ran away. The opposite direction away from you.
and then you do see like a humanoid forming from the fires.
Is it like 3-year-old Theo?
Yeah,
Or 4-year-old?
I want to say 4, right, Fio? Is
He's
what we
4
have
years
it
old?
set up.
four.
I think 4. Like I think 4 makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 4 years old Fio. Yes.
Okay, let me just do the thing. Okay, here it is. But yeah, you do see young Fia.
Oh, that's young Theo.
Hold on here. Listen, I'm not ready. Not
I'm
ready.
not ready.
Oh crap! I forgot. Oh, there we go. There we go. There you are.
Yay! Little Peppa Phil!
You see, she just as her arms out. The flames just cover, flames still covering her and stuff. Woohoo! You see, looks at the party.
I think Cyrus was gonna go look for Kalia. I don't know if he's left yet. But that was
One sec,
more for
sorry.
Chiyu. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So I guess I'll leave that. Well, as Yuna does see Theo, and she goes, "Theo, you changed."
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Um,
Mom, did she just say, "Mom, I'm gonna die"?
you you see Yuna go, go over to you and hug you.
She's going to like look and then look to call. Yeah.
Kalia or Koshka?
Close. Close.
Mm-hmm.
Close. Cool.
To answer your question, yes. Sorry, I was talking to Robert. You guys, yeah, Cyrus kind of starts walking off, and then eventually you felt like the wind kind of push against you as he takes off. Um, and you guys go do your thing. What am I sitting on? Oh, I found my D20.
Nice.
Wait, you were sitting on your D20 like you're fucking laying an egg.
Yeah,
Or-
no, cause like
Here's the question: for how long have you been sitting on it?
for a while, my butt was pretty uncomfortable for some time, but I was typing stuff up that I was too occupied to like check what was on.
Hey,
On.
man.
Like I kind of like did this thing where I was sitting in an awkward position where like my spine would probably be broken if I keep this up. Um, and so like I had like, and then when I was trying to adjust and like put my butt back down like in a normal position, I sat on something and I was just like, okay, there's something there. It's not my imagination. And then so I put my hand under my butt to reach for it, whatever it is, because I have no idea what it was, and it turns out it was my D20.
Hey, you might have been uncomfortable, but that D20 was real comfortable.
Oh my god, fuck you!
It was exercising its duty for booty.
The booty duty. You right. One lucky D20. No. What are you doing back here?
Damn right it is.
Fighting me.
Dusky boy.
My dusky boy is fighting. He wants the scratchies.
Oh, Pepe.
He wants my duty to be his booty because he prefers the booty scratches.
Oh.
Don't bite me.
Don't bite me.
Alright, you guys can continue your interaction. I'm sorry.
So anyway, Cloyd, how's your morning? I'm sorry.
No.
No. Okay.
I was trying to do the Godo. No.
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 It came out wrong. But then I did it.
No, no.
No, no.
I think Theo looked at Kosha.
Mm-hmm. You see a... Roll an insight.
I can see your every move. Good. That's not insight. That's investigation.
You see she's trying to keep her normal, composed look, but you can tell she's a little disheartened.
You do see Theo then, like, puts her hand out to you.
She hesitates, but approaches and takes your hand.
He, like, tries to pull you in.
She doesn't resist.
Family.
You feel in her grip she tenses up when you say that.
I use this as an excuse to hug Koshka too.
She tenses up further and you just hear...
I'm just kidding. It wasn't an excuse. She genuinely hugs you. but my teammate was using it as an excuse.
I know. But you do hear her, you do hear a soft growl coming from her.
I let go and then I let go of Theo. I see. So happy you're growing again.
Sorry.
She tilts her head. Why are you sorry?
The baby.
Koshka pats her on the head. It is what you do. No need to apologize.
And then, you see her nod her head and she goes, "Yeah, besides, right now you're little. But I've seen you bigger and you don't do that. You learn to control it."
Can't.
Hmm?
No, see, that's
Mhm.
Hang on. Ah, okay. Koshka does not laugh at that comment about learning to control it.
Is there a joke I'm not getting? Is that irrelevant? Am I muted? No.
No.
No, but I don't know what's funny either. I was talking about older Theo, the older one that hated me.
Yeah.
The older one that Koshka hasn't met yet. So when you say older Theo,
Oh no, you met her.
No, you met her.
You've met her.
Oh.
She's a bitch to you. You guys are.
You remember we
Oh.
fought?
okay, so
You guys are
that's
at
the one that
equal for
Koshka
each other.
thinks of when
Yeah, that's
Yuna says older Theo, and all Koshka can think is, didn't she destroy a fucking meadow of flowers?
yeah, but that's because she hated her. That's because she hated you.
That wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
Koshka doesn't know that.
Okay. So then, like as the same as Koshka, she like lightly pats her on the head. And she goes, "Yes, you'll learn."
And she kind of like, let's go, you both. And then like grabs on both of your hands. Kind of like, like kid going to Disneyland, mom in the left hand, dad in the right hand. Kind of like that.
Who's the dad?
Come on, we know who that dad is.
Me, obviously.
Oh no. The naked woman clearly wears the pants in this relationship.
Ha ha ha! Good one, Astro.
The joke's on you. I don't wear pants either.
That actually was part of the joke, and I'm so happy that you caught it, Hime.
Okay. I guess you want to cut back to I guess since she's holding both our hands, but I guess we're waiting on
Give me 1 sec. I'll be like I need to go do something real quick.
Okay.
I guess we all get potty break.
We need to see where our Kalia is. I remember you killing me.
She's just getting hammered.
Marshmallow. Hello. Hi. How are you liking this session?
Edgy.
Well,
Very edgy.
you're having fun. That's
Very, very edgy.
nice.
See, here's the secret though. The reason he's loving it so much is because he hasn't said a single word in the actual campaign. Exactly. I'm fucking hating this. Like,
what?
I've been every time it's Robert's turn, I've been sitting here listening to his stuff, trying to figure out what the fuck he is. Obviously, Koshka isn't gonna figure it out because she isn't present for all of this shit. But I want to know.
Oh, that he's saying that Marsh is like the happiest right now because he hasn't said a single word in the session. Da, 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 da.
Me knowing that Marsh is doing all of his roleplay in secret text. This is fine.
Mhm. Hmm.
True. Apologies in advance for the edginess.
Fine. I like edginess.
Well, this is extra edgy.
Oh
We
shit.
can't see it.
I heard that big ol' click. You hitting that enter button.
With gusto.
By the way, Cloyd,
See.
a little bit of a heads up. Humans can't use magic. The closest thing to like wizards that they have are people who it's like they understand the use of magic and like they like people can study like how can I, there's an example.
Okay.
Yeah, but they cannot use magic. And if you want, you can kind of like we can like redo that part.
Yeah, then I would have said something else.
Oh yeah, go for it. But humans can't use magic. There's very specific cases, but it's like one of the most rare things is like a human using magic because in order for humans to use magic, like certain mythical creatures have to kind of like fall in their possession.
God.
Yeah. So go ahead if you want to go ahead. Um but if you want we can actually say it verbally, but I don't know if I can pull off the boulder as well as you.
Just give me the lines. I'll just talk to myself.
But yeah, we can cut off to you if you would like. You can stay up there too. Like do whatever you want. You wake up being pelted by the against the face by a pebble. The pebble. Fuck.
The pebble.
The pebble is here to destroy you.
Oh my god, is that you, Cloyd?
Yes.
Holy shit, nice.
I have no idea what that sounds like.
But it's well done.
It sounded amazing. That's what.
Yeah.
It's on the Twitch. Somebody can clip it for me.
Well, it'll be on the YouTube because
YouTube, my bad.
I don't put it on Twitch anymore. But still.
Okay. Then I will throw the pebble back right at him as I yeet off, doing the Doc Ock moves. And I just don't even pay him any mind. I'm kind of fed up right now.
Okay. He angrily it's like this stupid, uncomfortable like glare. You know how like those tough guys
The
that try to
boulder glares at you uncomfortably.
Yes, that yes, he said yes. Yes, that you do that. Yes, he does that. Yes.
I will proceed to walk into my house once more, staring at you.
Yes. You know what? Whatever you say this guy does, it's canon.
Dude,
Only because of that voice.
Yeah, honestly, only because of that fucking voice.
Oh, I guess gotta do more voices. Gotcha.
No, wait.
I'll slowly take over the world.
But yeah, the guy just kind of glares at you uncomfortably.
Wait a minute, that's illegal.
Wait, that's illegal. Always has been.
Always has been.
I just made myself laugh with two of my favorite memes.
I like that. Always has been.
Always has been. Wait, it's just been beans. Always has been. Okay. It's a bean meme. Anyway.
Beans.
Me and the boys. No, stop.
Me and the boys on our way to get some beans.
Okay, anyways. Alright, pull it together. Come on.
My beans bring all the boys to the yard.
Oh, shut up. Get out of here. Yes, you pretty much are making your way back. You completely ignore this guy, and this guy seems to be like he kind of comes off as like a Trump supporter, as he just kind of like just starts making these accusations and starts yelling jibber jabber, and he's just really fucking annoying. He thinks he's smart, proving points that aren't actually real.
She seems like she's venting.
And you
Ah.
wait a minute.
You okay?
God damn
You
it,
okay,
Floyd.
Drew?
Wait, oh me? No, wait, I'm fine. Not sus.
Not sus.
But yes, you walk away as you headed your back. You notice like the reservoir that was your dress is kind of like flailing a bit from wind, as you notice like this isn't just any normal wind current, like it's something, probably someone you know.
Can I make an arcane check on this?
Don't.
Can
I
I
mean,
tell? Do I just know? Am I just
yeah.
like no?
Yes,
Just
you
know.
you know.
You know who it is.
Yeah, it's not an arcana checking. It's not
Bitch.
magic.
It's not an arcana check, it's a can you fucking see check.
Yes.
Facial
Oh, no, I just
recognition
wanted to
software.
don't worry. Guys,
she would usually like confirm her feeling and suspicion.
just mind that little Kalia is just a little bit paranoid from frogs.
It's gonna be a giant frog.
Frogicide.
I mean, he is kind of. Oh no!
He is kind of oh
She's not lazy, but green.
But yes, Cyrus lands beside you. Not quite in your vision, but you can kind of figure it's him.
Gavel.
Good lord.
Do I get the feeling that I know how long this is gonna? How soon is the arrival?
It's a very slender.
Roll?
Ghetto.
Best. Who did that?
Hi.
Investigation.
I'll roll whatever you want me to roll. I don't mind investigation. Is that your final answer? Are you locked in?
I think because you want to guess how far everyone is and how long it'll take for them to get to you. Is that what it is?
No, not them. I want to know about the thing that
Oh,
might be,
that
thing.
Oh shit! I don't think you can figure that out.
I'm not afraid of anything but that thing. It terrifies me.
An Arcana disadvantage.
Alright, here comes the burn hat 20. 10. Okay, I'm just gonna fuck.
You don't have any idea.
Kalia begins pacing back and forth, not noticing the dragon.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Kalia just begins to pace back and forth.
He watches you pace back and forth.
Sort of
like his head is turning left and right, watching you pacing back and forth.
Inland. Good idea. Okay. Further inland. Maybe I can get everybody else to go further inland too. Okay. How? I need to find a book. Unicorns book.
He's going to kind of like lift his tail up and kind of like, when you like turn around, he's gonna pat you on the back.
Yeah.
He kind of just tilts his head at you and he says, "What are you doing?"
I was gonna go and head on over to a library or a bookstore of some sort. I think I remember Allison telling me about one, so I'm going to go do that now. I try to walk away.
He kind of starts following after you and he says, "The others are still at the store. Don't you want to join them first?
I think it might be she just sort of pauses, sort of sort of tucking her books in her like armpit and just bringing her mouth up, her hands up to her mouth, sort of covering it. Well, I mean, like I stayed out all night and I don't want to come back with nothing, so I'm just gonna go get the book. Hopefully, find something real fast, and then I'll come back right away.
You to go alone?
No. I'm not saying if you want to come, then sure. I'm just. I think we should get back onto the track of trying to find Yuna's siblings, family, unicorns, right?
He nods and says, "Unicorns."
Cyrus, it's fine. You're good, okay? Remember what I told you about apologizing to her?
1 second. You just another low hum growl escapes him as he nods to you.
Okay. I'm not saying that you can't come with me. If you want to come with me, then sure. But I am still also expecting that of you. Okay?
He nods.
I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find anything or any leads. Okay?
He nods again.
Okay. I begin going to look for the bookstore that I was told existed here.
You do that. Cyrus turns around and starts like taking off again to return to the group. At this point, give me a sec, guys. Do you have like do you remember where the bookstore is or?
She distinctly said it's further down the road where the spice rack was, nearby the harbor.
Okay, yeah, you got it right. I was gonna ask you to roll a history check, but since you remember, we can give it to you.
Hey man, I have a 21 in that stat.
Roll me an investigation though.
Okay. Dosey dose.
With the 22, yeah, with the information that you're given and that 22 investigation, you could really rather quickly narrow it down to what it is. And like, it's fairly, it might not be right away obvious, but you can like make out from like going through the many windows, like, seeing through the many stores, the many windows. You notice like one is filled with what? Books.
I check to see if it's open. I go into the front door.
You see that there is a little sign that is that says open, and it shows like a cute it looks like it was written by a pen, like a feathered pen, and it's like the feathered pen is on there, and it has like God, there's a feathered pen on the drawing that says open. It's supposed to
I
look
know,
like
I know,
it
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. All right. I take the handle into my hand and I go ahead and pull on it and I walk inside.
You hear ding-a-ling-a-ling as you go.
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally clicked something. You three, the two moms and the daughter. You guys notice that Ken and Allison are walking down the staircase, and they're looking at you three. They're looking at the door that is very much open. Ken looks kind of shocked, but then you also see him kind of like examining the store, and he says it's clean.
I
As he
immediately start walking towards the harbor.
um
I don't let go of Theo.
and Allison's like, wait, hold on.
I don't stop.
Theo's looking back, kind of just like, well, she's still holding on to Yuta too, so is Yuna gonna pull along?
Yeah.
Hey, wait!
That's up to you two.
I mean, no, Theo's holding on to her.
Yeah, Theo's holding on. So, but if Yuna's not moving, it's gonna be like
A tug of war.
I don't want to hurt Theo, so if she doesn't let go of me, I'm gonna lightly follow. But you're gonna hear her go, wait, hold on.
Koshka made.
Theo has her eyes. Theo has her eyes on Allison.
Koshka looks at Yuna, but avoids looking back at the shop. Koshka made promise to Spice Brother. Koshka is woman of word. She does not break promise. And just continues walking.
Oh, but wait, we were supposed. So you see her like looking back and in front, and like, we're supposed to wait for Cyrus and Kalia.
Are you guys like out at the entryway, like leaving the store? But still in front of the store?
They were at the front of the store.
No, but you guys were inside though.
No, they were outside.
No, they were outside. As you guys are making your way further away, as Ken and Allison are trying to keep up with you guys, the three of you roll me perception.
I'll use my
You know what? I'm just gonna start saying I fail perception checks. I'm not even gonna bother rolling anymore. Fucking hell.
You might get it.
You know, when you kind of like you're talking to them, you look out away from the inn, like instead of looking in towards the bustling town, you look outwards towards like the more like from the foresty range. You recognize someone very familiar in a very poor condition.
What? I'm gonna attempt to stop now. Wait, please wait.
Koshka stops, crosses two of her arms, and looks at Yuna. What is it now?
She's gonna point, look! And I'm gonna point to over towards the foresty area.
I look.
Theo, do you?
Mm-hmm.
You guys notice a very familiar figure that is Miriam, who seems to be very wounded.
Do I remember Miriam?
With those rolls, you vaguely remember a grouchy kind of.
Not wrong.
Yes, very. But as much as Koshka hates to admit, Grouchy is friend. She releases Theo's hand and walks towards Miriam to meet up with her.
Yuna's gonna look down at Theo and say, "Come on, Theo, she needs help."
Theo nuts.
And that, I end the session.
Yay!
Mallow from talking, just to keep Mallow from talking.
Poggers. I dust off my hands. Blow the smoke off my keyboard. All the furious typing.